Beit Shearim is an ancient Jewish burial site, a mega burial site in the northern part of Israel. This burial site was active at the time of the Talmud, between the 2nd century and the 4th century. It is most famously known as the burial place of Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi, who was the wise rabbi. At this burial grounds, there are 32 networks of burial caves. Thousands of Jews were buried at this place from the land of Israel and from the entire Middle East, from Egypt and from Asia, and from Taiman, from Yemen, from all over the region. Jews wished to be buried in the land of Israel. The land of Israel during that period was under the control of the Byzantine Christians, who forbid Jews from entering Jerusalem. So being buried in Jerusalem was not an option, and many Jews who had the means to bring the remains of their loved ones to be buried in the land of Israel chose to bring them here to Beit Shearim to be buried near Rabbi Yehuda HaNasi. This site is now administered by Israel's Park Association, the Reshut HaTeva VeHaganim. There is an entrance fee and opening hours throughout the week. The site is kept well by the Reshut HaTeva VeHaganim, the National Parks Association. There are clean restrooms, there is a gift shop, and the site, most of the site, is accessible for people who are disabled or in wheelchairs. There are paved paths throughout the site. Getting into the caves is probably more of a challenge, but there are many parts of the park that are accessible. The bathrooms, the restrooms are accessible as well, so that is surely a plus. And there is a green sitting grass areas and picnic benches and shaded areas, and the entire site has signs with information describing the history of the site and the archaeological findings that were found here. So all in all, this is a very interesting site, a worthwhile place to visit on your tour of Israel. Feel free to write any questions in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts or ask any questions about visiting the site, and I will do my best to get back to you with good information about visiting the site. I look forward to seeing you here in the land of Israel. If you enjoyed this video, share it with your friends and subscribe to see more video virtual tours of the land of Israel. This is David Ha'ivri, wishing you well from Beit Shearim in Israel. Shalom.